We've got quite a few questions actually coming in about this issue of the power and the clout that corporations have. And here's another question that I think all of you might want to answer. And it says as follows: corporate capture is a term I'm running across more and more in my struggles as an environmental activist. It seems to be a reality for many other social issues as well. Why is our government so beholden to corporations? So, Chuka, do you want to take a run at that one? I'm sure you've got lots to say.
Yeah, I mean, I would have, certainly there are a number of things I would say. One is that I think that, like, generally speaking, people don't have a sort of acute analysis of the ways that we have been conditioned to accept certain societal structures or certain ways of organizing society, organizing human interaction, organizing production, distribution, and whatnot. The society that we know and encounter is very, very heavily defined by neoliberalism, by the imposition of market principles and the principles of sort of trade and personal interest imposed upon effectively every sphere of human interaction. People who identify themselves as capitalists or think of themselves as kind of, liberal within the context of liberal capitalism, they do genuinely believe things like, for example, the notion that profit is the essential engine for action, or individual enrichment is the essential engine for activity in society. Which I mean, if you've met literally one human being, you will know that their action is motivated by many, many things, and individual enrichment is rarely at the top of that list, if it is, even if it's on it. I think as well, there's also, like, just a structural limitation within democratic election cycles, in that politicians are less likely, just from a structural perspective, less likely to take political positions that they believe will cost them an election or incur them a great political cost. They will rationalize this by a number of ways. I'm sure you've all heard politicians say, if we don't get into government, then we can't do anything. Of course, the response is, well, if the purpose is just to get into, if you will abandon all of your principles just to get into government, then should you really be in government in the first place? So I mean, yeah, I think there are a lot of reasons, but I think the important thing to identify is that in so many of our struggles, we have to be explicit and clear-eyed about the fact that we are confronting capitalism. We are confronting the notion that you can extract profit from simply the fact that people exist. We're confronting this sort of what I would characterize as a debasing of human existence, a debasing of the entire world that has been imposed upon us, and that humanity and all creatures on this planet have been subjected to for centuries. So yes, I think it is important for us to know what we are fighting.